Hey, what's up, folks? This is your boy Taryn Jones, Kingdom Acres Farm, sitting out here in the orchard, and we got a couple of things we got to do in the spring, and that's training the trees on how we want them to grow. Many people may think, you throw some trees in the ground and you come back a year later, 2 years later, and the tree is just doing everything you want it to do, and that's not the case at all. I mean, all of what we're doing requires training and coaching of the plants, and in this case the trees, to get them to grow in the way that's best for the production of fruit and such. So that's one thing I'm doing today. Most of this tree right here is pretty good. Typically what you want is you want all of the branches to come out at pretty much a 45-degree angle, and what you see here, this one is not quite there. It's shooting more straight up, and so what you have to do is you have to stake put a stake in the ground and then get some rope or twine and then pull that branch out so it's at a more of a 45-degree angle. The problem is this is our second year on this tree right here, and quite honestly, I pulled the labels off and I don't even know what this is. Right? I know over here we got 4 apple trees, we got some cherries down the road down there. I don't even know what this is. We'll find out in about another year or two once it starts producing fruit what it actually is, but it's doing pretty good, and I got bugs flying all over me, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna pull this bad boy out just a bit so it can get that 45-degree angle. What I'm hearing is that if it shoots straight up, it won't produce fruit. It'll just produce leaves, and not necessarily a bad thing, but we want our branches to produce fruit. And if it's too far out, the weight can cause that branch to break, and so you want as close to 45 as you can, and so I'll pull it out like that. I've already staked out and are training a couple of other trees throughout our orchard, so I think this is probably the last one that I've done. So it's not rocket science. Basically, like I said, put the stake in the ground, and that's what I'll do now. And got this bug flying around bothering me. I don't even know what kind of bug it is, but if I get the stick in right, so the pointy end in the ground, helps it get in the ground. Our soil stays pretty moist, so I can probably just push this in without banging it. Let's see if I can get her in there. Yeah, see that? Goes in pretty easily. And then I'll just get me some twine and get a good length. I mean, I can put some extra in there. It's not a big deal. And I don't put a knot on it or anything. I basically just tie it like I'm tying shoes, so to speak, and then pull it back a bit, and then we're done. Some people use a softer material that might be a little easier on the tree, because you certainly don't want to dig into the branch. But I think we'll be okay here. So I'll bring it in some, give it more of a 45, and that should be good right there. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So it's in a good spot right there. And after about a month, once that tree gets used to that pressure and releases, I can take this off and it'll just continue on its path to keep that 45-degree angle or close to it. And so yeah, that's it. And so all the other trees, like I said, are pretty much done. And we'll give it about a month and see how it goes, and then take all the twine off and let those trees continue to produce. I will be doing some summer pruning for these. I have to close this up before I cut myself. Some summer pruning. Folks lean on summer or winter pruning for different reasons. We'll do summer pruning and see how that goes, and we'll keep you guys posted on it. All right. God bless you. Take care.